I like that move out of Parenteau. Obviously trying to send a message early that she's going to be an aggressor out there.
And she makes something out of nothing. That's a ball that nobody else would attack but Leigh Waters.
Yeah, but it's not just about that first attack, anticipating where that next ball is going. Already there.
Line of the counter and the well-oiled machine with a hot start 2-0 lead. Game 1, best 3 out of 5 on Championship Sunday. Nice deep return to the deep court on Parenteau and Waters. Rohrabacher back to serve. Deep again, big drive, pays off.
You see a lot of power coming off the paddle of Parenteau, adding 2 hands to that. Not trying to play finesse pickleball to start.
There's the power off the new paddle she's playing with. So she's really pleased with how this one turned out. Clean finish through the middle. Anna Bright always ready and always has that paddle out in front.
Yeah, she's the energy driver of the team, which is saying a lot because Rohrabacher has so much herself.
Clean sweep and a finish. Anna Bright with a big setup, cooking it fast down the line. Rohrabacher goes inside out on Anna Leigh. Great play from Anna Bright. Picked the right moment and the right spot.
Yeah, you're seeing both teams not settling on balls, not letting points develop, but taking it to the opponent quickly.
Momentum comes to an end there. A tough one to miss on a sitter. Anna Bright knows how thin the margins are. Against anybody else, that error doesn't seem as glaring, but we'll see. Sneak attack. Rachel Rohrabacher with the inside-out setup to herself.
Yeah, Anna Leigh looking to take too much court there. I think overextending to the middle.
Onslaught of offense from Anna Leigh Waters, punishing Bright and Rohrabacher.
Yeah, this certainly isn't your grandmother's pickleball, hitting dinks cross court, waiting for the opportunity. These women are firing away.
You need to make sure it's out of that, not your grandma's pickleball.
They've already been ordered.
Nice, perfect counter from Anna Bright. So ready.
Yeah, sliding off that ball.
In the semis.
The draw is supposed to get progressively harder. 11-3, 11-0 in the semis. Absurd.
I like what you said earlier about the rest of the field playing for third, because these two have just clearly separated themselves at the top. And for a while there, it seemed like nobody was even close to AL and CP. These two have closed the gap a little bit. What an angle from Rachel Rohrabacher. She's working and carving out those dinks like she did in Atlanta.
Oh yeah, I expect Anna Leigh to, she gave too much room there, tried to cover the middle too much. Like her to stay out wide. Maybe look to get into that forehand cross-court pattern with Rachel.
Too good. A beastly performance from Anna Bright so far to start game one.
Yeah, right now Anna Bright has been the best player on the court, taking it to #1 seed. Hands out of control, footwork, following the ball. Brilliant.
It's a replay brought to you by Pickleball.com. Deep for Anna Bright, going big on the third. Side out, Waters and Parenteau in a 4-point hold.
3 of these 4 players played college tennis. I feel like they're all in the best shape of their lives now on the pro pickleball tour.
Rachel Rohrabacher, an SEC champion, University of South Carolina. Flank of paddles in the middle causes some miscommunication. That is so good. Full extension to her left, recovers to the right.
The anticipation and to have the paddle out in front, knowing exactly where that next ball is going, and all the power you could like.
That's wide, and an apology from CP over to AL. Where was the confusion?
Confusion was AL trying to take over that point from the right side. A little bit too much.
She does play the right, though, in Major League Pickleball, playing alongside Mari Humberg, and those two are just so...
Typical. Par for the course.
Now a chance to tie it after trailing 4 points. Oh. Waters taking the overhead away from Catherine Parenteau. Midway through the sequence.
Pushing her out of the way there.
Hip check. Tie game nonetheless. Have another look.
It's yours, it's yours. No, it's mine.
Wow, an athletic play and a great read of the situation by Anna Bright. Took off for the Ernie like 5 minutes early.
Oh, yeah.
Look at her go.
Anna Leigh has decided she wants to take this over. That is for sure. Beautiful move, though, by Anna Bright. Few errors on that right side.
7-7-2.
Rohrabacher, forehand dink.
Just unrelenting on the attack. Every single ball is Anna Leigh Waters.
Keeps it so low. These attacks are not attackable by a counter.
Spots from Bright and Rohrabacher.
7-7-2.
Creating all the pressure. So when she becomes the target, but then takes that and creates offense out of it, that could be dangerous.
In that point, Parenteau has a ball here. She needs to put more pace on. A little bit wrong-footed.
To the corner goes Leigh Waters. Bright wasn't even on it.
That shot did not look like it would be
No.
possible with that much topspin, that much pace.
They come away with it. And a chance to tie it now for Waters and Parenteau. 2 serves on their side.
And the margins in this first game, razor thin. Both teams getting the looks they want.
A joint roar in synchronicity is Waters and Parenteau.
8-1.
And Bright is pesky. She won't go away. Definitely not quietly.
8-2.
Nothing quiet about all 4 players here.
Especially the roar of Rohrabacher.
Kevin Epley at South Carolina would be happy.
8-1.
Just wait till we get to the singles final. Michigan coach. Through the middle, threads the needle on the backhand side.
If you're Anna Bright there, you have to respect Anna Leigh's cross-court angle dink as well. That's why she doesn't move straight to cover that. So many places she can go with that speed up. Seemingly always picks the right target.
And right to the feet of Anna Bright. Sometimes it's flashy, sometimes it's not. That time effective from Waters. Tie game continues, 8 apiece. Down the line, Rachel Rohrabacher.
8-2. Point.
Take a bar on the bench of the girlies. Same was true in Atlanta. Down the hatch goes Anna Bright. Right at the feet of Waters and very much alive. Chance to tie it.
8-1.
Bright and Rohrabacher storm back to tie it. Waters and Parenteau. It was Leigh Waters that took charge over both players. That doesn't always happen. Rohrabacher back to serve. Chance to go up 1.
Beautiful out of Anna Leigh Waters there. Great reach in by Parenteau. Extend to have some length on that backhand.
9-2.
Right back at Rachel Rohrabacher, too high on the drive.
Good finishing power out of Parenteau. I think what's missing here, obviously still 9-all, but if you can add one thing to the #1 seed, it would be some finishing power of Parenteau. Right now, Anna Leigh, the only one really putting balls away.
And a crashing Parenteau for a game point. Looks to the bench with a strong come on.
While it's not just about the physical, it's about the mental. And game point here.
It's third from Parenteau. They have one more service try to capture game one.
10-9-2.
From Waters, though she was ready for the fire that came right back, side out. What a play for Rohrabacher and Bright. Absolutely clutch.
And Anna Leigh pulling the trigger so early in that point.
Rohrabacher, and it wasn't firepower that time from Waters, just placement.
Much better awareness there from Parenteau. A couple balls countering back quick. Was there with the hands that time.
Leigh Waters speeds it up to tear it up. Side out. Waters and Parenteau, they have 23 titles together, Matt. 12 this season.
That's it?
That's it. 23-2 in finals. It's their record. Game point number 3. Ooh. That was a smart play from Anna Bright to spot the opening as Anna Leigh Waters crashed middle. Game point 4.
10-9-2.
Waters had a juicy pop-up chance, to say the least.
That was on the paddle. A great third, a great fifth. Just on her way in. Not to beat.
4 game points saved by Anna Bright and Rohrabacher. Catches Rachel Rohrabacher just a half second, not ready, and committed to the other side.
These aren't bad dinks out of Anna Bright cross court. They're not sitting. Anna Leigh doing such a good job with the footwork to make something out of nothing.
And Rohrabacher strikes back down the line on Anna Leigh.
Right now, 10-2.
To their side.
So much power for both Bright and Rohrabacher. Potentially the difference maker here in game 1.
On a 2 and a chance to close it out. Rohrabacher take the first.
Guaranteed pickleball play every week. No hassle, no paddle stacking lines, no worries. Join a pickleball league today and up your game with competitive, consistent, well-matched play. Connect with your local leagues, check live rankings on your phone, and play with ease. Whether you're there to socialize with your community, network across the net, or have fun playing your favorite sport, leagues are a stress-free way to enjoy your play. Find your closest league at pickleball.com and click Leagues today to get started.
Parenteau and Waters.
Yeah, I want Parenteau to stay in some of these cross-court dink battles with Rachel Rohrabacher. I think her partner Anna Leigh Waters can get more involved that way. I'm surprised she bailed out down the line a lot. And again, some indecision Anna Leigh trying to be too aggressive. The difference really for game one, I think Bright and Rohrabacher both have power to put the ball away. Parenteau lacking a little bit in that department at the moment.
Good lead and great communication by Anna Bright to say, let it fly.
1-0-1.
That's wide. And an early lead for Rohrabacher and Bright.
2-0-1.
Can hear Anna Leigh Waters very vocal with herself, as she often is in singles, not as much so in doubles, but today she is. Ladies and gentlemen.
Look at that firefight. Took about 3 or 4 balls to put that away. And again, back to my point, Parenteau just needing a little bit more to put that away there.
A little firepower now on the side of Waters and Parenteau.
To your point about Anna Leigh getting vocal, she talks about a lot of work with her mental coach. If you say it out loud, you believe it. That's why she's so vocal in a positive manner.
Their counters are on point. Minimal swing, minimal movement. Have the paddle in the right spot every single time.
Yeah,
every
everything is popping off. So balanced, especially from Anna Bright.
Go, you! Go.
Anna Bright commanding her side of the court.
And Anna Bright right now, especially straight ahead, Anna Leigh Waters is the best player on the court so far.
Come on. Come on. Right now, Patrick.
2-2.
Go.
Miss from Waters. 3-1 damage so far in game 2.
3-1-2.
Great lob there, great decision. A little change up from Anna Leigh Waters.
1-3-1.
You can feel the tension on the side of Parenteau and Waters. They need this game too. You do not want to get down in that hole 0-2.
Right in the strike zone of Waters, throws it into the net.
2-3-2.
Okay, so she was in the kitchen before she went up and did not touch back. I mean, that is the precision of Onisha Smith. Here's another look at it. Yeah, she's right.
Absolutely right. Onisha never misses a call. Batting 1,000.
You can tell Parenteau wasn't even ready to question it.
Much better positioning, spreading these dinks around, making it physical up there at the kitchen line.
Backing up Waters gets the side out.
2-3-1.
That's so good. Great work from Rachel
Yep.
Rohrabacher. Mixing up her spots.
2-3-2.
And a clean rip down the line as Rohrabacher was unwinding the stack. Maybe missed the location on the serve, return, excuse me. Backhand roll of Anna Bright was a new toy at the start of the season, but it's gotten lethal to this point in the season.
3-3-1.
Yeah, a couple months ago, that shot was not as crisp as it is now.
Waters looking over to the bench after the miss.
4-3-1. Second serve.
This point, Catherine, this point. Come on.
4-3-2.
This matchup's so interesting now. We talk about parity a lot in women's doubles. The fact that there's belief on the side of Bright
Yes.
and Rohrabacher that they can come out, and the counter side of that, I think there's a little bit of doubt from Waters Parenteau. They don't go in this matchup thinking, all right, we're going to steamroll anymore.
I think you're right about that, and that used to not be the case at all against Waters and Parenteau.
And when you have that doubt and things don't go your way on a couple points, creeps in a little bit more and more.
Second serve. 4-4-2.
Go, 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 you. Go. Go. Go.
And Leigh Waters unloading on the left.
Right now. One here, one here, one here. Right here. Come on.
I
5-4-2.
haven't seen Waters has animated it like this in a women's doubles match.
Go, go, go.
Four, 5-1. Second serve.
Again, it's Anna Waters that has to put the finishing touches on the point.
This point, over the court.
4-5-2.
Go! Out! Go!
On cue, Waters again finishing the point.
Great point.
Such a tricky shot there on that outside wing on that forehand. Easily could have pulled it up the line, went through the middle.
That's the difficulty for Anna Bright in that position.
Go! Go. Right now.
5-4-2.
Go. Go, 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 you. Go. You.
Rohrabacher.
A sigh of relief on their side, and Waters is looking for the towel.
A little wry smile at the end of that one from Rohrabacher. Beautiful shot.
They say you earn your bounces. Perhaps
She
they felt they...
She definitely didn't mean to do that, but she'll take it. For those at home, if you see these long exchanges from these four, you hear how much communication is going on. You, me, the entire point. If you're at a local park, make sure you're talking to your partners.
Oh, Catherine Parenteau with the loudest come on of the match so far.
Yes, that is what we need to see out of Captain Parenteau. Everything out in front, square, ready, loaded.
And Bright once more.
Enough of the power. I'm just going straight angle.
Yeah.
Love that. Out of Anna Bright.
Oh, another let cord for Bright and Rohrabacher. Shrug of the shoulders from Waters and Parenteau.
Yeah, Anna Leigh looking over at the bench. Disbelief. Leigh saying, look, can't do anything about that.
Wow, it's in. No way! A simple counter step in for Anna Bright off a textbook perfect lob.
5-5-1.
Go you. Go. Go.
And the lead swings over to Bright and Rohrabacher. Still a lot of time left for Parenteau and Waters, but you pointed it out at the start of game two. They're pressing
Yes.
to get this game under their belt. A sitting cookie for Rachel Rohrabacher.
Yeah, the lead is not going to come all at once. You're not going to get game two back in one side out. Still have to play smart, methodical. Those are the types of errors we haven't really seen yet today out of Rachel Rohrabacher. Been playing lights out. Precision, though, from Parenteau to work the middle, causing some chaos. And that point, Anna Leigh pulled out wide, throwing up the lob to get herself back in position. Not really turn that point around. Again, a couple errors creeping into the Rohrabacher game. Can that be the difference?
7-6-2.
And Waters get the momentum. 3 unanswered points, and now the girlies storm to the bench.
But a couple errors here by Rachel Rohrabacher. The last 2-3 minutes have been the difference. A couple great scramble points out of the #1 seeds.
Parenteau. Wow. Coming up with defensive plays from suspicious positions. Unbelievable.
Got out of jail a couple times, but not to be.
6-8-1.
Again, the trigger pull on that first ball, incredible. Got the ball she wanted, could not execute. That's the difference here. Again, margins razor thin.
6-8-2.
No points to speak for Rohrabacher and Bright. Empty trip to the service line, and now the ball back in Waters' Parenteau territory.
8-6-1.
Defense to offense by Leigh Waters and Captain Parenteau. That is why they're the #1 team.
Watch her paddle on that last point. She was on it all the way through.
Again, they had a lead in game 1, had 4 game points.
9-6-2.
Through the middle, Catherine Parenteau pounding her chest. Game points, Parenteau and Waters back on top.
There, but it's Anna Bright right after her, so she matches up quite well with power, and I think Rachel Rohrabacher, power-wise, takes out Parenteau as well. So you have 2 players that really can just hit through you and can keep up with the movement and the defense and all of it. Just a very skilled team. You have players like Leigh coming in that I think the next 6-12 months are going to be at that level as well.
Kisnick and Fahey teaming up this week. That was a fun partnership. Well done by Rohrabacher. That sequence. Leigh Waters spotted her target, ripped it all the way through.
Again, the target at Rohrabacher there for Leigh Waters.
7-10-2.
Oh, tagged Leigh Waters on the way out.
Timeout, receivers.
And Waters will stop the play there with a timeout called. Bright back to serve on a 2. Great get. Perfect lob. Full scramble, it works. Rachel Rohrabacher pulls her team within 1.
And Rachel Rohrabacher said the level dropped not at all right now. Unbelievable. It's a beautiful lob.
9-10-2.
Got to extend these courts.
They're Parenteau into the boards. It's hockey season after all. Parenteau just feathers one in. What happened there with Bright in the transition area?
She thought it was going to come a little bit harder.
Smart.
Change of pace.
Yeah, smart way to mix it in. Game point number 2. Waters and Parenteau. Another one. Catherine Parenteau single-handedly takes the second 11-9.
Nobody lobs Captain Parenteau 2 times in a row and gets away with it. Unbelievable effort. Yes, they needed to be perfect. They were not. A couple loose errors. Open the door just a little bit, and now we sit at 1 apiece.
Rohrabacher to start us off with the first serve in game 3. Good night from Anna Bright. All over the counter, high to the backhand side. Shakes her head in response.
Definitely not the spot to go to. High to that backhand. The power zone for Anna Bright.
Oh, another tag delivered by Rachel Rohrabacher this time to Captain Parenteau.
A little bit of a miss hit. That ball got away from her in a hurry. Lucky Parenteau's shoulder was in the way. Rohrabacher does such a good job of holding that backhand to the last second to get that type of angle when you're straight ahead with someone.
Nice start for Bright and Rohrabacher off the first server.
0-3-1.
Diving and crashing as Leigh Waters does best.
Doesn't need the partner on that one. I'll do it myself. A little confusion. That ball looked awfully close.
We're in challenge.
A little different trajectory than
After
Parenteau.
review, the call
Parenteau,
report
obviously,
stands, the ball was
an
out.
unbelievable
Count is lost and a
player,
timeout is
one of the
lost.
best we've had in
One
our
timeout
game.
remaining, 2
I
timeouts
do think, though, the
remaining.
power,
Play at
creativity,
3-1-1.
the dynamic play for Anna Bright is just a little bit above at the moment.
Timing, 3-1-1.
Covering her mouth after that miss.
Rohrabacher so impressive in that point. Some of those counters, the hand speed.
Step back attack from Anna Bright.
It is so hard to get a ball past these ladies away.
They just don't give up at any part of the point. Parenteau gives the ball back there.
Yeah, some potential mental fatigue in that one. All right, I'm just going to go for the winner.
On a line. Rohrabacher and Bright take another point.
That Rohrabacher lob is on another level right now.
Yeah.
On a string, hitting the sideline. A little bit of miss hit on this overhead.
4-2-1.
Just gonna give Catherine Parenteau nightmares about those.
Momentum definitely shifting to the side of Bright and Rohrabacher at the moment. Isolating Parenteau a little bit. A lot of the attacks going in that direction.
A big rip from Rohrabacher makes it a more lopsided scoreline, 6-2 lead in game 3.
6-2-1.
Even more so than the offense for Bright and Rohrabacher is their defense. I think that's what makes them so tough. To get a run of points against them, it's not happening quickly. Points are going to be long, drawn out.
And that's such a good finish for Anna Bright, but also part of the separation for Bright and Rohrabacher, in my opinion, with...
I was told about Rachel Rohrabacher a few years ago by a buddy, Jeff Cohen, in Indianapolis.
Are you saying you discovered her?
I did not. He did. He said, this girl is going to be special. Actually asked me to play mixed doubles with her. I declined to do, I think, commentary or something.
Oh, come on, Matt.
Probably should have
Why
stayed on the
did
court
you
with
just
somebody.
do
Yes.
it?
Dumb move on my part. Sorry, Jeff. I'm sorry, Rachel. I'm sure she doesn't care anymore.
2-8-1.
Very motivated performance out of the timeout for Waters and Parenteau.
3-8-1.
That's why, too, all the pressure coming from the line of Waters and Parenteau.
And quickly in bunches so far. Can they continue this? We're definitely seeing a lot more offense. Drives, crashes, speed ups off the ground. Trying to redline for the #1 seed.
This match has already been an hour and 15 minutes long. So a movement clock. And it's been all Anna Leigh Waters since the timeout called.
New people in the final. Obviously, they've been in a lot of championship matches, medal matches as of late. When Anna Leigh's not in the singles draw, it opens things up. It's exciting.
Deep for Parenteau, and the run will end there. 4 unanswered points after getting the ball back on the timeout. We'll see what...
And the Johns brothers have been playing lights out this week. Dominating fashion. Excited to see them in their final as well.
Skip off the tape is all Rohrabacher needed to earn a game point on a 1.
Had it on her paddle, did Rachel Rohrabacher.
She also had the finishing touch in Atlanta, if you remember, back when they took out Waters and Parenteau earlier this year. Parenteau find their way out of it.
To be in that position, game 3, for Anna Leigh to just take some risks.
Down the line counter from Rachel Rohrabacher, redirected it beautifully.
5-10-2.
Anna Leigh, so good at anticipating that speed up down the line, knows that triangular pattern's coming back cross court through the middle. It's already there before it's hit.
Game point number 3 for Rohrabacher and Bright. Risk right now against Brighton Rohrabacher. Here's a good note. Lost only 13 games in the final matches together, including today. Brighton Rohrabacher responsible. Parenteau playing on a mission.
And Parenteau Waters have yet to really start out that hot in a game. Maybe game 4, they start out hot, and Brighton Rohrabacher playing from behind could be a different animal.
Inside out, Rohrabacher, red, Waters going to the middle. And caught in the cookie jar.
0-2-1.
Rohrabacher with a sensational opener to game 4 to get on the board.
And if I'm Anna Leigh Waters and Catherine Parenteau, it's like, what do I have to do to get a point here?
1-2-1.
So many opportunities to put that away. Defense unbelievable by the 2 seats.
And she loves that misdirection on the forehand side out of the air. Telling herself, though, to hit down on it.
Yes. So important. It's not just about pace, but about direction. Lanisha Smith never missing a call. I love it when she says something to the players.
Yeah, they respect
it. It is definite.
From her knee, Catherine Parenteau defends it.
Reading that early. Knows she's the target out there, especially with Anna Bright straight ahead. Beautiful job there to get low. Get that paddle out in front.
Just short for Waters.
She's going for the highlight. Looked like she might have had it here. Really would have had to get a ton on the outside of that ball.
Oh, no looky for Rachel Rohrabacher cross court.
The no looky. put that on a t-shirt. Unbelievable here.
It could be in the back of Not Your Grandma's Pickleball.
I like that.
No looky looky.
Second serve.
Wait a minute, right now, come on.
1-3-2.
I got it. Got it. In, out, in. Go.
Rohrabacher gets worked back on the lob of Leigh Waters, climbs back to the kitchen. And a sigh of disbelief from Captain Parenteau.
Yeah, set that point up perfectly. Lob to perfection.
2-3-2.
You take it. Go. Got it. Yes!
Rohrabacher looking down to
Right here, let's go.
figure out what just happened. Maybe ball took a funky bounce on her.
We'll blame the ball that time. There's so many great resets.
Second serve.
Very rare to see Leigh Waters miss a third. Almost, she must be 99% on making thirds.
Yeah, she's mechanical there. Lob well long for Anna Bright.
Four, two.
And two misses for Bright
real
now.
misfortune. Players' preparation throughout the week.
Anna Bright got there, but didn't get what she wanted out of the shot.
At this intensity, there's so many little adjustment steps, so many jerky movements. Do it for an extended period of time, potentially over 2 hours, if we can get to a game number 5.
That's deep for Anna Bright, and then Leigh Waters has to turn around and play another gold medal match in mixed doubles.
And usually in a singles final. So you see what type of shape she's in. Only playing 3 matches on Championship Sunday.
That's wide for Waters.
Second serve. I can't overlook this angle.
That's a great point. Great point.
5-2-2.
Right now.
Side out.
Go. Right here. Come on, Anna. Come on.
2-5-1. Second serve.
Seeing the energy level dip a
Yeah.
little bit out of Bright and Rohrabacher, not as loud.
Just thought the same thing.
Go. You.
You're Leigh in that point, pleading for Catherine to go. Get that ball.
3-5-2.
Leigh is frustrated, hitting herself with the paddle. We don't often see that. She has tried her very best to shy away from that.
And rightfully so, that backhand flick out of Anna Bright, probably going into the VIP section.
unloading on Anna Bright. There's some.
Best thing about Anna Leigh, frustration doesn't last long.
Yeah, you're right.
Quick recovery.
5-4-1. Second serve. 5-4-2. Side out. 4-5-1. Again, this angle is out is really out. Timing. 5-5-1.
Massive point, too. And Bright knowing she hit that one just a bit too high on the counter over to Anna Leigh Waters.
5-5-2.
It's the best way to absorb pace at the kitchen when it's all fireballs to this. Rohrabacher and Bright recover a 1-point lead out of 2.
Yeah, you really have to soften the grip on that paddle, about a 3 out of 10. Absorb the pace, which is so hard when you are holding it harder during the firefight,
Right.
to then recognize that you're only 14 feet away from each other. That's coming in a split second.
Yeah. And a much-needed sign out for Waters and Parenteau.
5-6-1.
See Anna Leigh sliding over there before that point. She said you're not playing like yourself.
6-6-1.
As for Rohrabacher, and the forehand dink side delivered by Catherine Parenteau, 1-point lead. Back to Waters and Parenteau. Ooh, that was a high ball. Got away with one.
Parenteau completely on that one.
7-6-2.
Crushing Waters to take over a 2-point lead and force the timeout called by Bright and Rohrabacher, who look a little deflated on their side.
Does this remind you at all of game 2? Games apiece.
8-6-2.
Parenteau and Waters continue the onslaught here in game number 4, willing themselves closer and closer to a 5th. It's been a combination of things here, a couple loose errors, a couple indecisions by the number 2 seed.
10-6-2.
Unbelievable play out of Parenteau and Waters.
Ooh, nice chance. One more try for Bright and Rohrabacher to get back in it.
6-10-1. Second serve.
Thankful for a little breeze there, pushing that ball wide.
6-10-2.
smashes it through the middle. Game point number 2.
She's been doing a much better job of sliding middle there. And that ball's hanging to Anna Bright. Knows that backhand flick could be middle.
It was all gas, no brakes. Waters and Parenteau take the 4th and force a 5th deciding game in a tie-break fashion.
It's what we wanted. It's what we're going to get. Game 5 here, Championship Sunday, to decide it.
You learned the most in that huddle.
Yeah, Anna Bright, obviously the emotional leader, the strategy leader, but basically saying we're giving away a couple too many points sloppily, right? We need to tighten things up, and if we do, we're the better team. She said we're playing better than the 1 seeds, so a very positive timeout. Not so positive to start there in Game 5.
On that ball,
Miscommunication.
yeah, just a little bit tight. On that one, Deckelbar, a voice of reason for them as well at their bench.
0-0-1.
Fans are on their feet for the first points of Game 5.
As they should be. Offense, defense, everything in between on full display.
Leigh Waters overstepping a bit in the middle that time. Anna Bright taking over the middle too, giving Anna Leigh Waters a little taste of her own medicine.
That's right. Anything you can do, I can do better.
1-0-2.
Flying Anna Leigh Waters creates the chaos. 2-0 lead, Game 5.
Yeah, she fills that gap, that space so well.
3-0-2.
What does it take to win a point on this court? About 3, 4, 5 winners to get 1. This get by Anna Leigh Waters, absolutely sensational.
And then for the awareness for Anna Bright to know she has to stay in the rally, because those are the kind of impossible defensive plays. Waters and Parenteau get back.
And that can frustrate you, make you overplay. So the fact she stayed in that one.
And the most frustrating part about the point prior for Bright and Rohrabacher didn't even count as a point, just a side out.
Correct.
You have to work that much harder to get on the board.
Frustrating to say the least.
0-2-2.
Miscommunication for Parenteau and Waters in the middle. That's happened on both sides in weird spots for these two teams.
Yeah, both alphas in Anna Leigh Waters, Anna Bright, sometimes taking all the court, sometimes not. It's tough as that right side, that beta player, to know what's going on at times.
You take it. Go.
The line inside out for Rachel Rohrabacher. 2-all. A tug of war at the top for game number 5.
Let's go. Be aggressive. Come on.
Yeah, if you thought this 5th game would be straightforward,
2-2-2.
you thought wrong. Could go back and forth.
take a 1-point lead.
At the power from Anna Bright straight ahead with Catherine Parenteau. That's been a winning combination for the 2 seed all day long.
3-2-2.
This is the 7th final between these two. Matchup we're going to see for a long time on Championship Sunday. And Bright with a sexy stare down to Catherine Parenteau.
Again, you'd like to see Parenteau develop and build these points a little bit more, potentially cross-court with Rohrabacher. And that's just trying to force the issue too much if you're Anna Leigh Waters. From that deep in the court to crash.
3-2-1.
In this championship round.
And a chance to see it here. Beautifully done. Corner pocket was right.
4-2-1.
Bright got exactly what she wanted. She earned that pop-up chance.
Again, margins so thin. You have to take some of those opportunities.
That's deep, a rare miss for Waters. Timeout called to follow, and a fist bump from Anna Bright doing all the work.
There in New York,
they made t-shirts out of it too.
They did indeed.
Down to the feet of Anna Bright. Parenteau puts a punishing touch in a 3-point hole, but gets the ball back.
Come on, Catherine. Come on. Your time. Best shot. Best shot. Come on. Yeah, let's go. Come on.
2-5-1.
Wow. Reinforcing. Rachel Rohrabacher throws in the hammer. Unbelievable point.
Yes. Again, time after time, Anna Bright taking over. But yes, the finishing touch by Rohrabacher, also the difference today. 2 seeds both able to put away points. So much power. An empty side out.
Go, AB.
Not what the doctor ordered if you're the 1 seed.
And Leigh Waters yelling, fight, 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 to herself, trying to self-motivate. Tips.
I mean, that lob from Rohrabacher was special. Both running back to it. Anna Leigh putting it in the perfect spot.
5-2-2.
Anna Bright's going to want that one back.
Anna Bright with 2 misses that she can't believe, and the reaction says it all. And you mentioned it, the margin of error very slim, so you think back to these couple of points where they could have capitalized, could burn them later. We'll see. Rohrabacher has Anna Bright's back for now. Still trying to unwind the stack on the side of Bright and Rohrabacher. Rohrabacher has owned that line on the backhand counter.
Anna Leigh overextending herself on this one-handed backhand flick. Just off balance.
Anna Leigh keeps telling herself to keep fighting. Three for Anna Bright.
Yep. At this point, you can throw out the strategy book, a lot of the different patterns. It's about execution.
Let's go, Anna. Let's go, Ray.
So much stress, pressure in this last game. That was just a bad decision.
Wasn't going to miss that one, though, at the end change. 6-2 lead for Bright and Rohrabacher. Can they sustain it, though? That's the question for Bright and Rohrabacher. Do you think they can?
Only time will tell.
Willing it with topspin. It was almost as fast as an Anna Leigh Waters whip on the backhand. Oh, ATP, was it there for Rohrabacher?
It was 100% there. Should be up 8-2 with that make.
Maybe 9-2 with a couple of misses.
100%.
Maybe 10-2 with a couple of sequences. And that's a beautiful shot from Anna Leigh Waters. She knew that Anna Bright was running from right to left.
Yep, long distance there to unwind the stack. And a great spot, shortening that forehand into the court.
Oh. Unbelievable step from Anna Bright and Rachel Rohrabacher. Rohrabacher covering the middle for Anna Bright. Anna Bright going for the Ernie.
I mean, these gets are incredible. Some question marks on the overhead, none there. Put it over the fence.
It's all the way in the back. If you want to climb all the way across, you can.
It's all the way in the back. Anna Bright really wants that Vulcan V Pro flight. There's a lot of suspicious folks out there with playing with the same game ball. Anna Bright is determined to pull it out of the Raptors.
That's the determination we need.
And the crowd goes wild.
I don't want a new ball. Used to the other one.
Determination rewarded. Anna Bright found it.
3-7-2.
Ooh, Anna Leigh Waters offers a little tag with the ball that Anna Bright earned.
Yeah, Anna
worked
Bright
so hard to
looking
find.
take that ball out of the air.
Wow.
Unbelievable defense into offense and the misdirection.
Leigh Waters is everywhere on the court, and the defense of Bright and Rohrabacher standing tall.
7-4-1.
Miss third.
That is not what you want, obviously, from the 2 seeds. Total momentum killer. Gotta make your thirds here deep in the 5th.
Unforced errors, a little bit too high in that service sequence for Bright and Rohrabacher. They stay stuck at 7.
Pretty risky by Leigh Waters. That was not far from being out right on the line.
Left cord goes right back the other way. Anna Bright.
Leigh Waters urging her and her teammate to fight.
Rohrabacher was on the read that time from Parenteau. Second server is Waters.
5-7-2.
Waters steps in to take the third.
I think 2 points in a row there where Waters getting in the way of Parenteau could have affected the outcome of the point. Thought Parenteau had some easy putaways pushed out of the way a point before.
Another missed third.
Yep.
Rachel is looking at the court. I wonder also if the shadows are maybe bothering her. You've talked about the visuals this weekend. Smelling blood in the water on the side of Bright and Rohrabacher. Monstrous side out. That's twice
Huge,
in a row
yes.
that they've kept them stuck on 7.
Now having to unwind the stack again here.
Waters pulls her team back within 1.
Momentum shifting yet again. Now you feel like this is where Leigh Waters gets her teeth firmly in this game number 5.
Tie game. Bright and Rohrabacher buckling a bit in game 5. Had control. Surrendered it. And that's at the hands of Parenteau and Waters, and now it feels like not a lot of time left or momentum left for Bright and Rohrabacher.
Yes,
we will not count them out, but
yes, it would be way sweeter to win it this way.
a lot more work, but way sweeter is the reward. 8-7-1 now.
Finding some great speed ups and counters when she needed it.
Bright hangs on for another side out and avoids match point there. So they've been stuck at 7 now, 2 service rotations. It's now or never. Says no. One more try for Bright and Rohrabacher.
Just unleashing that backhand side. Completely cocked when that ball's coming.
Does it again, not once but twice, that time from the right. Side out.
Yeah, completely taking over from the right side. So hard to do. Really, she's the only one you'd think that can do it that way.
Last chance to go up championship points here for Waters and Parenteau on a 2. She can't believe she missed it. Neither can we.
Little nerves on both sides. Saw nerves that first point from Parenteau with an easy dink miss wide. And Leigh trying to light that one on fire. It was way long.
Credit to Bright and Rohrabacher for applying that pressure. And a miss right back. Can't let him back off the hook.
And you see the pattern. Both teams going after either Rohrabacher or Parenteau with a quick speed up.
Spotted the opening, got the opening. It's a 1-point game. Bright and Rohrabacher with a chance to tie it. On a 2, Anna Bright and Rachel Rohrabacher look to take a championship point, and they will on a missed and tight return from Parenteau.
Sometimes these types of matches don't end the way you think.
And right back, a missed third, Rachel Rohrabacher dishes back the serve to the side of Waters and Parenteau. Costly error, potentially. Inside out, what a response from Rachel Rohrabacher.
Taking a chance there.
She has the mind of a champion. She doesn't let her misses get in her head. Parenteau takes advantage of the pop-up to the forehands, sends it down, ties it back at 10. A miss from Rohrabacher. Championship point swings the other way.
And again, a couple errors out of Rohrabacher late. Will that be the difference?
No timeouts left either. Save a championship point. Now aiming to tie it. Oops. One more try, Bright and Rohrabacher.
A little luck never hurt anybody, especially the #1 seeds.
remain unscathed. Championship point number 2. Rose and Parenteau take it in 5. They have done it again. They are your back-to-back champions of Vegas, and that reaction says it all.
Ladies, a 5-game match. This was one for the history books, a match point against you. I don't know how you guys pulled this one off. What are you feeling right now?
Feeling really good. I mean, I missed a return, I think, for their match point, and then I looked at Andy and I was like, oh my God. She was like, it's okay, like she would. I mean, she's just so mentally tough, and just looking at her gives me so much confidence. So I'm just so happy to get W next to her. It's amazing.
Guys, the margins out here came down to the absolute wire. Talk about the mental headspace you guys had to get into as a team to pull this one out.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it doesn't really get any better than that or any closer than that, 12-10 in the 5th. I knew it was going to be a good match when the first game was 12-10. And yeah, Anna and Rachel weren't missing much. I felt like the difference was we had more energy at the end, and I think if we would have brought that earlier on, it would have been a little bit better for us, but it's really hard to get energy against a team that's super aggressive, and they have a lot of energy themselves, so I'm sure we'll have a lot more battles with them in the future. But yeah, I mean, it feels good to win 3 games, in a row, but I think it feels even better to win in a tough 5-gamer like that.
Between your team and Anna and Rachel's team, one of you two has won 24 of the last 25 tournaments. That is absolutely incredible. Talk about the rivalry that's developed slowly this year between the two of you.
Yeah, I mean, they're a really tough team. Like we said, they're really good. I think every time we're going to play against them, we know it's going to be a tough match. And, we just take it one match at a time. We can think way too ahead or about the past, even though we lost twice to them this year. It's just something you can think about. You have to think about, one point at a time when you play them in the finals or even if you play them before the finals.
It's been a while since I've seen a celebration quite like the one you guys just had at the end of this with your coaches and mom. What were you feeling in that moment?
Yeah, well, first of all, I just want to say, because they've been pushing us so much this year, it's forced Catherine and I to work on a lot of things off the court and figure out new strategies. So I think because of that, in the future, you're going to be seeing some different strategies in women's doubles. I think some crazier points, crazier speed-ups, different stuff like that. So even though it's tough to lose sometimes, I do really think it's great for the sport and great for all 4 of us. I think we're going to push each other to be even better. I'm not going to compare myself to, Federer, Djokovic, anybody like that, but they do a great job of saying, they pushed each other, So I think it's great that we're pushing each other, and I think they're going to go work on stuff, we're going to go work on stuff, and the matches are going to get even better. I don't know if that's possible, but as far as the celebration goes, when you win a 5-gamer 12-10, doesn't matter who it's against, you're going to be celebrating like that. I think we lost our minds halfway through the match, so we were just going crazy. We started jumping in a circle. I was like, is this MLP or is this PBA? I don't really know. We're starting to play MLP too soon, but yeah, I mean, my mom and Athena have so much into this team. They coach us all the time. They're through the ups and the downs. I think it's tougher to watch sometimes, so I don't think we'd be as good as we are without them, so thank you guys.
We loved every single minute out here, and thanks to the crowd for all their support throughout this match. And with that, it is trophy presentation time. Our partners over at Rate are going to come on court now to present. Andrew?
First of all, thank you for that just ridiculous game. As a mortgage lender, we fight for our consumers all the time, so thank you for a new campaign, which is going to be fight, fight, fight. And also, shout out to Team Canada. I think you have some friends from Quebec here flying the fleur-de-lis out there. So I'll just present this again. I was proud to present it to you last year. Here's the Rate Championship Trophy. Congratulations.
Thank you so much. Congrats, ladies.
What a moment for the world number 1. They had to earn every inch of this title, and it was a sensational match we got to witness.